Hello everyone. Got this one down. Trying to get off the top of my head again. I'm getting quiet. How's everybody doing today? Y'all be sure and let me know when you hop on. I've got the phones facing me, so I will be able to see when you comment and stuff sometimes today. If my head's not down crafting. So be sure and let me know when you hop on. Say hi. Say whatever you want. Y'all, I'm not super excited about this weekend. It's supposed to snow here. Who's all supposed to be getting snow? Hey Patty, I'm so glad you caught me. Like I said, guys, let me know when you hop on. If there's anything showing with words on here, they're going to be backwards because I've got the phone facing me so I can see comments. Hey Jackie, hey Joanna. Thank y'all so much for joining me again. Yes. All right. So, what I'm working on today, because y'all, this weather, it's got me thinking about snow and snowmen, and I don't know if we have ever done this one before live or not, but it's really cute. This is the Primitive Snowman Hanger, I think is what it's called. Hey Loretta, I don't have a word today, but there is a featured link, so that should be showing while I'm live. If you don't see it, hey Cheryl, be sure and let me know and I will send it to you. I sure do appreciate y'all joining me. Oh, Barbara, I'm just not happy about it. Hi, Linda. Not happy about the weather, but Jesus didn't consult me on this one. Oh, y'all. I just am not looking forward to it. It's just such a mess. And then I have to bundle up the kids. And then like 32 seconds after we're out there, they're ready to come back in. And it's just a wet mess. Patty, they are feeling a lot better today. But just because they are still contagious, I wanted to make sure they had a good 24 hours worth of antibiotics and no fever before I took them back to school, because we're not trying to share any more strep throat with anybody. Hi Denise. Oh, cold, stormy, and windy North Dakota. Y'all, they're saying we could get anywhere from 2 to 24 inches, I think, and we are not prepared for that. Our people, like, we can't handle that. Oh my goodness, y'all are supposed to get, yes, we're supposed to get freezing rain and snow. Beef tallow cream. I actually have tried that and it's not touching it, but I will tell y'all this. A friend of mine told me to put the brown Listerine on and it's really helping. But I love beef tallow on everything. We will survive. We will survive. I just don't really want to have to survive in the cold, but I'm going to do it. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Y'all keep chatting with me. If I don't see your comments, I will come back. I will try to come back for them. But anyhow, so let's go ahead and get started. And I think what I'm going to do is paint the board vanilla chalk paste. And y'all, you don't have to use chalk paste. You use whatever kind of paint you have. But if you do have chalk paste, you can use it. But I'm kind of, and I'm not worried about good coverage because this is primitive. So I'm going to definitely make this one look primitive. So I'm not worried about like a super good coverage, because I am going to be distressing, but I don't want it to look like sloppy distressing. Joanna, we don't either. We just get out there and slip and slide around, and we should stay home. But, you know, I guess there are some people that need to be out in it. Unfortunately, they have to get out in it. But I just want to I just try to stay home. I'm not trying to get out and run around in it. I did, however, we have got the greatest store around here. It's called The Way We Were. And, I mean, you can get pretty much anything in there. That's where a friend of mine sells her tallow. That's what I use a lot. I use a lot of her natural products. But anyhow, they had a few sleds left, so against my better judgment, well, this stinks. I forgot my water, guys. I forgot my paint water. Let's see what's in this cup. Oh, good, it's water. Hey, LaFern. There's my water. Well, pretend I didn't forget it. And then I'm going to come back in and just kind of try, while this is still damp with the vanilla, I try to hibernate too. Y'all aren't looking forward to it. I never look forward to it. And somebody was like, but just think about how it's, and I'm like, I know the kids are so excited and that's great, but I'm just not. I'm an old fuddy-dud, but I'm just going to take this chippy brush and just kind of drag it over, just kind of dry, like I said, just kind of dry brushing it on, and then it's going to like make it not such a bad deal that I didn't get like super good coverage with the vanilla. See how I just kind of dry brush that? Super simple. And I just used some of the Dixie Belle Tobacco Road stain. You can use whatever kind of stain you have. We can handle the snow, but you're less tolerant. It's just no fun. Oh, Texas, you're 60 degrees. It's cold here. It's been cold here for a while now. I'm going to sit this up here while I start working on the rest of it. This is the snowman head, so I'm going to do it in bright white paste. Hey, Stacy, I see you. Hope you're doing good. Let me add a little bit of water. And y'all, y'all don't have to tell Mom about me dipping straight in. I know it's not her favorite way to do it, but I'm not like dipping with dirty paintbrushes. I'm going in, I'm only using the same color. I'm not mixing anything in with it. There we go. And I'm not sure which way that head's going to go. You can put it however you want to. Let's see. Let me, because I'm going to have to put a second coat on that. So let me save that. And then I'm going to do, there's some little heart, they're like little, they look kind of like little heart buttons for the hat. And then the nose. Let's see here. I don't necessarily need a humongo brush. But yeah, I'll use one of these. The hat, I'm just going to do it black. And y'all, like I said, I'm distressing. Hey, Michelle. I'm so happy. They're feeling a lot better. Oh, y'all, oh gosh. It's just like a cloud hanging over my head, waiting for the storm. And I told Locke, I was like, if we get ice, our power's going to be out, because probably power lines will be, I don't know, do they freeze or they break? I don't know what happens. But when we get ice, that always seems to happen. So I'm like, how are we going to stay warm? Because we've got electric heat. So I'm just getting out lots of blankets, and we'll figure it out. And prayerfully, it's not as bad as they think it could possibly be. Sorry. Lock was headed in. Alright, and for the hearts, I'm going to do candy apple. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Deborah. Let's see here. I just need a little teensy brush for that. These are little, and I'm going to try to hold it down with, I don't know what this is, a little like hole punch. I use it to make polka dots, so I just call it a dotting tool. It might, I'm sure I could come up with lots of other uses for it though. I like to use things however I want to. If it'll work for something, I use it. It doesn't necessarily have to be what it's made for me to use it. But yes, not super excited about the weather, but it's going to be fine. Hey, Stacy, I see your comments when I'm looking up and they pass by, but unfortunately I do miss them because I'm looking down painting. I'm just going to go ahead and put on another thin layer. And y'all, like I said, I'm going to kind of be distressing all of this. But look, I had been really ready, and I'm still ready for spring, but this snow coming in, it's like, I'm like, well, I kind of guess I need to do a little snowman today to go along with the weather we're about to get. I hope they hold on too. Power outages are not fun. Not fun for anybody. Especially not the men and women who have to fix them. Good gracious. I hate for anybody to have to be out in it. But to be out there and having to try to work. Oh, what color is this? This one is marmalade that I'm using for the carrot nose. Do y'all love snowmen? I really do. That marmalade's a great carrot nose color. Great color. So y'all let me know what you've been up to. And I think I might come in with a little bit of the wax. I don't know why I always try to call stain wax. I'm just going to come in on the edges of the carrot with a little bit of the tobacco road. There we go. Now, I was hoping my snowman head, he's pretty dry. I'm going to go ahead and put another coat on him. And then I will dry everything together, hopefully. Beretta, you collect them? I'm trying to stop all... I'm trying to not collect anything else. I do love snowmen, though. They're just so happy. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Okay, it's fine. It can stay in there. I wanted to put a little bit of snow on the snowman's hat. Marcia, you love them. Hey, guys, I really appreciate y'all sharing, sprinkling, whatever you want to call it. I appreciate it. Thank you, Stacy. My hair just kind of does what it does. Somehow. Patty, you love them too. Kathy, you have about 15. Oh, well, you could leave them on out. I mean, we're about to get snowstorms. And if it's like here, it seems like it really doesn't warm up. I mean, like, we get some fake spring times, but it really doesn't warm up good until after March anyhow. Stacy, you love them. Awesome. And look, this snowman head, you can put it however you want. I think I'm going to put mine like that. And I'm only looking because I want to see how I need to put my face on there. try to do a face. And I got me some stuff out to do a bow. Let's see here. I think I'm going to do him like this. Kind of centered up. But I'm going to just lay my stuff on here. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Well, I'm not sure why I kept my black brush out, but I did. I wanted to put a little snow on his hat. And I'm just going to put it on with the dauber. Since I already threw my white brush back in. But there we go. Got a little snow on his hat. You love diamond art. Awesome. Those are pretty. I've never done them, but I do. I like watching people do them. It's kind of mesmerizing. Hi, Tina. Hey, guys. If I miss your comments, I do try to come back and catch them. You know what? I do want to use some Distress Oxide. I love it. You can get it on Amazon. This one is ground espresso. And I'm going to go around. Because this is the primitive. And you don't have to do it primitive, but mine's primitive. I missed somebody's comment about their aunt. I'm sorry. I have been feeling good. Yes, thank you. But I'm just going to distress around the edges a bit. Brenda, they're feeling a lot better. But I do try to keep them out of school when they're contagious. And with them just going to the doctor and getting antibiotics, I wanted them to stay home another day. And so did the doctor. Their doctor noticed for them to return to school tomorrow. So as long as they keep feeling good, they'll go back to school tomorrow. But they are doing... Kids, I wish that I bounce back from anything like the kids do. You know, they're so resilient. It's true. They're tough. But if they're not feeling good, I, of course, won't send them back. But there's my board, looking all primitive and distressed. I keep leaving the white open, and I'm not sure why. I'm just going to close that for now. I could have, oh yeah, here it is. I'm going to do just a little bit of sanding to blend everything in nicely. I told my parents that I was leaving with all this cold weather and storms coming in. I said, I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't want to do it. Look, I'm going to try to see, because I think I am going to do a little bow, a little primitive bow, but I don't want to cover a ton of it up, so I think I'm going to drop it down low, drop it low. All right. I'm going to use this. I don't know why I keep leaving my white out, because I've got to do eyeballs. And let's see here. I think I'm going to do my eyes with the end of this one. Put my nose on there so I know where to put stuff. There we go. And I'm just using the end of my dauber to do some eyes. Oh, I got a lot on that. And then a smile with the end of the dauber again, just making his little smile. There's not a lot of black left in this pot, but we're going to make it work. We are going to make it work. Because that's what I do. I will force stuff if I have to. There we go. Get that down in there. And let me dry my eyeballs a little bit because I'm going to put a little pupil in there. In Florida, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to go to Hawaii. Are they cold too? Is Hawaii cold too, right? She said, good luck getting out of here. Good luck. I'll make sure that's good and dry before I... The kids are feeling a lot better today, yes. But I was not sending them back to school because they are still contagious. They just went to the doctor yesterday. So hopefully they continue to be feeling better. They go back to school tomorrow. If not, I'll just have to call and get another doctor's note. And then I'm going to take the end of, well, this has been used with hot glue to hold stuff down, so I'm trying to clean the hot glue off. But the end of this little ball thing that I used for polka dots, and I'm just going to put a little white dot on his eyes. Totally unnecessary. You really didn't even have, I mean, you could just use the idea of eyes and stuff. You could just glue the nose on. There's so many options with these, guys. Okay, now I'm going to get my favorite tight bond glue out and start putting stuff together. And I'm just going to squirt a blob out and work with that so I don't have to keep coming back every time I need to glue something on. But here we go with the nose. I just paint on a nice thin layer. There we go. And then the hearts for the hats. Hey, this could even be kind of Valentine-ish, right? Because it's got hearts. It's got snowman. And you could hang this up, prop it up on your mantle, put it on your tiered shelves. Thank you, Marcia. This is a fun one, and I love primitive things. I do love primitive stuff. And like I said, I'm gonna put out, I almost said a hair bow. It's not a hair bow, but it's super simple. Here's our little snowman. Here's our hat. You know what? What did I keep losing my... I'm going to just sand with this little cute handy dandy sanding block. Just knock some of the edges off because I don't want this one to be perfect because it is primitive. But y'all, if you don't want primitive, do not make him primitive. Totally up to you. Hi, Tony. I'm so glad y'all were able to join me. Be sure you're sharing me out. I really appreciate that. And then I'm going to do the same on our little snowman or snow girl, whatever he or she is. But like I said, if you don't want yours as primitive, don't do it. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to put mine more down towards the center. And I kind of like it. Oh, you know what I need to do? It needs some little rosy cheeks, doesn't it? We will just work with this. And okay, there's my blush. looks like. I saw blush earlier, and I'm just using real blush. I'm just going to give him or her some rosy cheeks. And this cheek is kind of under the nose. Yes, perfect. Do y'all do this? Do y'all use real blush? Makes it a little more natural looking. Little rosy cheeks. Hi, Florence. I bet it's cold there. Bet it's cold there. Okay. There we go. And like I said, I am going to be putting a bow on mine. You don't have to. My dad always advises against bows. If y'all know him, you know that's true. And he's going to be have his head kind of cattywampus. Oh, you know what? I could have done some like little eyebrows for him, but I think that I'm probably not going to. Unless I can find, who knows if this little marker, oh no, this one's not going to work. I can see right now it's got, it had white paint on it. Oh, it might. But I might just draw a few little, like a little rounded line. I'll have to keep working with my pen or find another one after I get off here and darken his little brows up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and glue. I love this top hat. It's kind of a wonky top hat. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of off-center that a little bit. There we go. That's what we've got so far. What do y'all think about him? He's a cute little snowman. I hope y'all are enjoying him. I am. There we go. Oh no. I'm going to have to do a little touch-up because I think that I touched him with blush fingers. So I'm just going to touch up right here a bit. There we go. And grab a little bit of the stain and then just kind of blend that in nicely. Look, since I'm using a dirty brush, I scooped me some out. And then I will come back with the sander and kind of blend that in better. I might have to just go back with my chippy brush. Alright, there we go. I'm going to let that dry for a minute while I work on a bow. Hopefully I can find, there we go. Look, I almost panicked. I was like, where are the scissors? Thank you, Patty. Thank you so much. I guess it's good I kind of messed him up because that's kind of killing time. Yeah, Judy, that's why I put him down so that I could add the ribbon. That was the plan. And y'all, like I said, these are a great size for tier trays. Whoops. Tier trays. They're a wonderful size for tier trays. Propping them up. That's not what I'm looking for. Need another little chippy brush. Oh, maybe this one will work. We'll see. Well, I think I've dusted it all off. And then since I messed up, I'm just gonna add some darker bits kind of all over it and just make it look purposeful. That's what I do. I just keep adding. Well, I'm not as big a ribbon fan as my mom is, but I did put him down lower so that I could. And I'm just going with like natural colored, like, I don't know what this is. It's like twine, basket weave type stuff. And then just a satin. And it's just going to be really simple, really simple. And then I don't know what this is, but it's like soft chenille. I don't know. I wish I had a whole blanket made out of whatever this ribbon is. Do I want to do it like this? But I was just kind of stick with like some really like natural colors. Then maybe some of this is like some, I don't know, like lacy type trim pieces. You can use whatever you want, and then just a piece of twine, I think. But me messing up, it worked out good because now the glue gun has time to heat up. So it was like a happy accident. There we go. Just very distressed looking. And y'all do not have to do it as distressed, or you can. It's totally, these are for your own interpretations. There we go. Just a little bit more of that Distress Oxide, and hopefully I don't have any. I actually do have blush or red. I don't know what I've got all over it. But here's what he looks like. Here's what the board looks like right now. And then we're going to add just a super simple, it's scraps of, you can use scraps of fabric. Let's see here. I'm so happy y'all were able to join me today. Then I'm just going to tie it in the center with a piece of twine, and then I'll come back and fluff it out. Okay, Stacy. Cool. That's really neat, the diamond dart stuff. It is really pretty, and it's kind of mesmerizing watching people put the little diamond pieces and things everywhere. I also get mesmerized with like cookie decorating, cake decorating, things like that. And now I'm just going to fishtail and cut some of my ribbon off at angles. And y'all, yesterday I did grocery pickup because, well, we always need groceries. And Locke loves bagels for breakfast. And he's almost out, so like I said, I did pick up order yesterday. And I didn't get the bagels, so I'm wondering if everybody in the South, when there's the threat of snow or ice, we go buy all the bread and milk. And so I'm like, are people, oh my gosh, are people down to just having bagels left? And now I'm not going to be able to get my baby his favorite bagels? Hi, Kathy. So yesterday I did Walmart pickup and could not get bagels. So I'm hoping to maybe go to Kroger and find my baby boy some bagels. If they don't have bagels, then I'm going to have to try to find more waffles. He loves frozen pancakes and waffles, but his favorite quick morning breakfast is just a plain bagel with strawberry cream cheese. So I've got to go. I'm hoping people aren't buying that up as their bread, because they will have, oh, my alarm's going off. They will have bought up everything. Okay, like I said, just a super simple, natural colored ribbon. These are great pieces for your mantle, propped up on your mantle. There we go. Super cute. Yes, yes, and look, it's ready. Now, hopefully, I'm ready. Oh, look, y'all know what? I'm going to have to tie my bow back off because, let's see here, this is long enough. Because I did not tie the back in a knot to make sure it stays put. My bow was just about to be falling to pieces. Or possibly cut my knot. That is a possibility. Maybe I just cut the whole knot. Maybe I didn't forget. It is possible that I forgot to. Okay, now I'm going to trim off the back. And if I cut the knot the last time, I'm going to try not to cut it this time. There we go. But with this one being so primitive, I didn't want to go with any like super bright, crazy colors. So I went with these all natural jutes and tans, creams. Maybe it's chenille. Is it chenille? Let me put a little big dollop of glue. And try not to burn myself with this. But like I said, you can hang these, you can prop them up, you can use the triangle stands to put on the back if you want them to sit up, or they can be leaners, or you can hang them. Lots of ideas for these. Thank you so much, Catherine. But I'm very appreciative of y'all spending your time with me because let's be honest, I mean, you could be anywhere. Hi, Judy. But y'all let me know what you think about, once this glue really dries on my bow, I'll be able to mess around with it, fluffing it a little bit. I don't want to rip it off. The all natural, I do too. I love just a good all natural, but then he does have pops of color with his nose and the red hearts on his hat. And like I said, this could be like a little bit of a Valentine-y. I mean, if I know it's just like primitive heart. Sorry, so sorry. There I was. I got myself distracted with sanding some of the little edges of the hearts off. But guys, I hope y'all love this. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for sharing, getting me out there for others. And I don't know if y'all have seen all of these, but this is one of our cutouts. This is the 15-inch bunny ear. Super cute. Lots of stuff you could do with that. Then we've got the standing, the bird trio. And then we have a chicken trio. Y'all, these are so much fun. So much fun. I'm just a fan of wood cutouts. Lots of stuff you can do with them. Also, they make great gifts if you have a crafty friend in your life. Maybe you don't love crafting, but they would. Send them a little DIY kit. I would love that. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get back to the kiddos. I'm sure naps are fixing to be over. So I better get back to where I can handle. Stella's quite the demanding little patient. She loves being pampered. I love being pampered. I mean, I get it. It's great. There's no word today. There is a featured link. If you're not seeing that, let me know. But you should be able to click on the featured link and it'll take you right to the snowman, to our site. But y'all be sure and get on there and look around. We even have some earrings. We have wooden cutout earrings that you can do yourself, but we also have like the seed bead earrings. Lots and lots of stuff. Guys, I'm going to get off here. Thanks so much for hanging out. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Bye-bye.